Now, I don't really know how I come up here and top what David just shared with you. That's a pretty tough act to follow. But what I hope to do in the next 10 minutes is give you a little glimpse into where we're going with our online digital experience with LIFEWAVE. I know you've all been waiting for this for some time. And yesterday, I mentioned that we really, truly do want to honor our legacy, but we have to build and modernize for the future. And we have to keep up with David, let's face it. So last year, I talked about our global priorities. And really, our strategic vision is making sure that we have an exceptional experience for our customers. And in order to do that, being an online world that we are today, we really have to emphasize and make sure that we have those right touch points. Now more than ever, it's more important. I read marketing research reports as my bedtime reading. Who else does that? No? Okay. Well, a recent report I read said that 90% of consumers are influenced by their friends and their family and their co-workers to buy something. And do you know in an industry like that at all? You know, it's really becoming more and more prevalent. And as we start to see social influencers and affiliated marketers, we really start to see how much, as a brand, we kind of take a little bit more of a back seat. And in order for us to do that, we need to continue to provide the right tools to our amazing, amazing partners in the field. So, big part of what we want to do in the future and what we really think about internally is how we continue to connect with David's vision of product innovation, business transformation, and our mission to reach 1 billion families all over the world and beyond, right? That is purpose-driven over profit. And that is the most important thing that we focus on as a team internally, making sure that we feel in the heart every single day what David's vision is. I mean, what he just shared on stage was one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my entire career. Would you agree? Absolutely. So to connect with that, what I love about it the most is that if we're going to reach 1 billion families with our technology, with our patches, and really making sure that people live longer on this planet, we really also need to make sure that our planet is healthier. We don't just want a small collective of people that are living longer. We want everybody on this planet, billion and beyond, to live longer on this planet together as one united community. So it's really important, in order to be able to extend that out and make everything as seamless as possible, that we provide you the right online tool. So yes, we're focused on technology, we're focused on innovation in our community, and we're focused on an e-commerce experience. So in order for us to start really thinking about what those touch points in our experience looks like online, as we start to build out every single thing we do, it doesn't matter if you're in the customer support team, whether you are a field-facing sales manager, or if you're sitting and you're actually building out the copy that is going to be on our website. I want everyone to have the same core values. And I wanted to share this screen with you today because I want you all to also feel that same core value that we do. Back in the day, when I went to marketing college, way back in the day, there was always the 4 Ps. Does anyone remember what the 4 Ps are? Product, placement, pricing, promotion. And the one thing that's missing with that, it's a great construct, it really helped marketers build out what they need to do, but what was missing with that is the people. It really made it sure it was focused on the actual brand and the company, but it really forgot the people in the business. And so this is a construct that I've been creating for the last while, and I hope that my team is inspired by it every single day, and I actually hope that you guys could all use it as well. So when my team looks at this, this becomes our values. So when they're actually writing something, or they're actually crafting a social post, or they're speaking to someone, I want them, it's kind of called the EP squared instead of the 4 Ps. So it's about experience, it's about engagement, personalization, and passion. Making sure that if you're speaking to someone on the other end of that call, that you're looking on your cubicle wall and you're looking at the core values and you're always reminded that you should have passion for what you're talking about, that you should feel connected to our mission and our purpose, and that you should always, always speak to them in a way that is so personalized and you truly, truly care about them. The big thing in the marketing team I focus on, and this is also for all of you as well, we have such powerful transformation stories, and it's so important to always make sure that you're sharing those stories. Yesterday, you heard from Ron, you heard from Ariana, and they had absolutely incredible, authentic stories. And they came in here to LIFEWAVE. Their first experience was with the product, and they wrap an experience around that product, and then they engage with people around that testimonial. And it's really important that we continue to do that so that when you're speaking to people, you're very authentic in your words. So these are the core values as we build out what we're doing in the future that my team looks at every single day, and I hope that that will be useful to you as well. Now, there's many of you out there, and I know probably Onyx is tuned in online right now, and she's saying, well, what about that website? Where is that website that you've been promising for a while? And, you know, like a drone in many ways, I'm just going to grab a water. Like a drone in many ways, it takes work, and there's a technology that is behind it. And there is a full team working on it. And it's not just building a pretty picture. You start almost like you're building a house from the ground up. You take a look and you think about what that foundation of the house looks like. You got to lay the plumbing. You got to put the electricity in. And then you start to do the decorations on top of that and really make sure that it reflects on your personal brand and who you are. And so there's a lot of work that goes into that. Plus, there's all the other things that we're doing to keep the lights on in the existing house as well. Now, I'm not trying to make any excuses because it's coming. And what I want to share with you today is a little glimpse into the modern look and feel of our website. This is what it looks like. This is just a tiny little glimpse of it, because what I'm really trying to show you today with this mock-up is that it's here, it's coming, and in the next couple months, you're going to start to see this roll out throughout all of the different markets. We're still staying true to who we are as a legacy company. For those that have been here for a while, you know that what we stand for, and our tagline has always been live long, live well, and live younger. And that continues to stay true to who we are as a company. But what we're doing is we're starting to wrap a new modern, fresh look around where we're going. So this would be what our homepage looks like for someone that's just coming in for the very first time. Now, this here is my favorite part of where we're going as a company, our online experience, is that we're doing a patch placement guide. Right? How many times? Yes. So we know that if you're coming into the company and you just have a health need, and when you're searching online for something, we know that not necessarily you're searching for X39. We know that is the absolute solution that everyone needs in their lives. But most people are like, I need more energy. I have a really bad hip. I got a really bad knee. And so they start searching online for a solution. So our new website is really hyper-focused on making sure that we are front and center. It's called search engine optimization for all you techies out there. And we're making sure that in the background that all of our SEO is compliant and it's accessible and it's visible. So the very first thing that comes up on a Google search page is LIFEWAVE and the solution. And when you go to our homepage, if you haven't been connected through to our beautiful community in the past, you're going to go through a customer journey that is going to help support you and put you in touch with the right person. But when you're on our homepage, you will be able to use this patch placement guide, and it's going to ask you a series of questions as to what your health needs are, and it's going to give you the right solution in a virtual way where it shows you exactly where the patches should be on your body. You will have access to this on your replicated website in the future. So one thing that I said last year is we want to customize it. Again, when you go back to those core values and the personalization piece of it, we know how important it is that you, once you get your new website, that you have access to be able to build it into a way that you need for your business. We know that many of you lead with X39 for sure, but then there might be also something else. Maybe someone leads with Alavida, and that's okay, because how could we possibly reach 1 billion homes by all doing the exact same thing, right? So what we're doing in the future is, I'm just going to skip a slide here, is we're going to give a customized look for your homepage. So you can see in this top panel, you'll actually be able to populate a video on your homepage. Right now, our LIFEWAVE replicated site, everyone looks exactly the same. And that's kind of a really, boring world when we look all exactly the same. So we want to be able to allow you to add your video, add your bio to your homepage. And where you see that spot where it says the power of X39, you're going to actually have access to change and add your own headers in there, okay? So you'll be able to pull from an image library, and you'll be able to put X39, or maybe there's a promotion coming up that you want. You're going to be able to add that to that spot, and you'll have full access to customize it in any way you want. How do you like that? Good. Now, I want to just talk a little bit about our nomenclature, or the labeling we have for our community. We have preferred customers, as we all know, and they're very important to us, very, very important to us, and we want to give them the white glove service that they deserve. And we have distributors, and many of you in this room are distributors. But it's a very old school term, don't you think? Like, you're not just distributing our products. You're doing so much more for us every single day. You are partnering with us. And you saw the advisory board come up here. They are so crucial and integral to our business every day. And our advisory board, yesterday you saw their images. We meet with them regularly, once a week, to truly understand what's happening in the community. They're our partners, not just distributors. So in the future, you will have preferred customers, and you will have your distributors will be renamed as a brand partner. How many people have challenges with your payment portal? Yes. So I was recently in Europe, and Hyperwallet, or your pay portal, went down, and it really truly made me feel firsthand the challenges that you're faced with every single day. And we know how much of a manual process that is for you. And again, if we want to reach 1 billion families and we want to actually connect with people faster in a more of an automated way and not have you be a help desk for us, we know that we need to make these tools more automated for you in the future. So, as of today, you are going to be able to access a new pay system, okay? Now, I want to preface this with the fact that this is your commissions, and we don't want to mess it up. So what we're doing is we're actually baby stepping into this, and you have access to your pay portal now, correct? And you are going to continue to get your commissions paid through that pay portal. But what we're doing is we've selected a new vendor, and they're called iPayout. And they are absolutely very innovative as we want them to be. And they are going to be sending every convention attendee today an email that is going to give you access to set up your pay portal tonight, or whenever you'd like to, okay? And when you, so what's going to happen is we have to have this transition. So you've got commissions within your pay portal now. You're going to continue to have access to that. And all convention attendees, as again a test, we want you to be able to go in, set up your new pay portal, and what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to make sure that you set up your profile in the way that you need for you. So this means if you want to use PayPal, who likes PayPal here? I only see a few hands, wow. So, you know, what we want to do is you can do a bank transfer, you can do a bank withdrawal, you can do a wire transfer, you can do PayPal, you can do a hyper or a card, a virtual card if you still want to, or you can do a virtual card. The actual profile itself that you have access to, you can customize it in any way you like. So the most important thing with this right now is to get in there with this email that you're going to get this evening, set it up, put your preferences that you want, and be ready for when this goes live in probably about a month. So what we want to do is we take a sample size, we make sure that everyone's good, and then we actually get you to set up your profiles, and then we're going to give you a deadline to say, okay, it's time that you're going to start getting commissions only in your new pay portal. You're going to receive a full email later this evening that gives you all the information you need about this from LIFEWAVE. So if you're not signed up to our email database, and there are many of you that have unsubscribed recently, make sure you try to get subscribed again right away. Now, also, if you have any other questions today that are burning, because I know this is very, very important to you, this is your commissions. There is going to, iPay themselves are here, and they've set up a booth out in the hallway that you'll be able to go up to them and ask any questions, and they're here to support you if you need any extra help. Okay? This is what it looks like. And so when you get your email, you're going to go in and you're going to actually sign up, and then that email is going to have a username and password, and you're going to be able to go there and you're going to sign up, add your preferences, and you're good to go until we give you the notification that we're switching over. Once we switch over, this is the best part that I love, is that you're going to be able to go into your back office. Right on your homepage, there is a button. You can click it, and you're going to go directly into your pay portal. You don't have to sign into anything else. It's a completely seamless experience, and you're not even going to feel like you're on a different platform. There's a full tutorial within there as well. So when you go through and you set it up, there's a video that you can watch. It'll give you all the information you need, and then you'll actually, this is what your e-wallet will look like to start to set up all of your information. Here it is. This is it. There's a lot of different choices you're going to have for the future. So I'll just switch here. This is the last slide. This one, what I want you to do is grab your phones, and I want you to take a scan of this QR code here. This QR code is going to give you access to the mobile app. You now will be able to go in directly to get into your pay portal from your phone without having to log into your back office as well. So again, it's powered by iPay, but they're on their app. When you're actually looking at in the App Store, you're going to see that it's called Now. It's really easy to download. Again, you're just going to use that username and password that we email you later this evening, and then you're going to be set up, and you can go through your back office, you can go through your mobile phone, whatever you choose to do in the future. How does this all sound? Good. We still have a lot of work to do this year, and our new website is going to start rolling out over the next 2 months. And you're going to start to see, we're going to do it with a smaller market first, just to make sure it's secure and stable, and then we're going to continue to roll it out through some of those bigger markets. We want to make sure that there is absolutely no disruption to your experience at all. Now, I want to just lastly just give a shout out to my team. They've been working so hard on this, and a lot of them are absolutely, they're still brand new. So it's just, there's been a lot of work, but the big change that I hope you're starting to see is with our call center. Does everybody see that? Yes? Jeff Etherington and his team have really stepped up, and they have really started to create, again, focusing on those core values. They've really started to just, increase the staff that we have, increase our VIP team, and I really am so proud of everything that they do for you all every day. I hope you're excited with some of this. They're going to receive a lot of communication over the next while, and I just want to thank you all for your patience as we continue to innovate and evolve. Thank you.